Yes, welcome everybody. How's it going? The Product Podcast in full effect. Special guest today, my man Albee Fuller, be in the building. Today, all right, we're going to talk about the Kamala Harris latest shenanigans. Did she, all right, bite? Did she bite from MLK Jr., man? Did she bite the civil rights leader? My man Albee Fuller in the building live from Brooklyn. How you doing, sir?
Doing great, man. I'm doing great, and all is well here in New York. Don't let the media fool you, all right? We ain't doing that damn bad. We doing pretty good, actually. Things are pretty quiet. People just got that new stimulus, so they quiet for the moment. They'll be making some noise in a minute. Give them to the weekend. Hey, give them to the weekend.
Stimulus money.
Yeah, you know how it is, man. I ain't getting it, so I'm hating on all of y'all. So.
Yeah. So you have heard about this this situation here, where she's quoted in an interview of telling this story that sounds a lot like a story that MLK told. Let's get to this. Let's get to this video. Let's break it down, people.
The civil rights era. Now I'm going to read you Kamala Harris's words and then a statement from Martin Luther King Jr. and then we can come back and talk about this a little bit and why it matters and maybe talk about some explanations as well. And so Harris notes here, the interview that she does notes here, Senator Kamala Harris started her life's work young. She laughs from her gut the way you would with family as she remembers being wheeled through an Oakland, California civil rights march in a stroller with no straps with her parents and her uncle. At some point, she fell from the stroller. Few safety regulations existed for children's equipment back then. And the adults caught up in the rapture of the protest just kept on marching. By the time they noticed little Kamala was gone and doubled back, she was understandably upset. My mother tells the story about how I'm fussing, Harris says, and she's like, baby, what do you want? What do you need? And I just looked at her and I said, Fweedom. And that's pretty cute. That's pretty adorable. But it is eerily similar to a story Martin Luther King told.
Come on, son.
So that was her story that she told in this interview. I forget what magazine was it. Look it up.
It was Elle. Yes,
Elle.
It was
Elle
magazine.
Okay. So that's her story she told.
That was back in October.
Yeah, which was a little before the whatever. Like you said, really. Now, let's keep going. My bad.
I will never forget a moment in Birmingham when a white policeman accosted a little girl, I won't use that word myself, 7 or 8 years old, who was walking in a demonstration with her mother. Quote, what do you want? The policeman asked her gruffly, and the little girl looked him straight in the eye and answered, Fweedom. She couldn't even pronounce it, but she knew. It was beautiful. Many times I have been in sorely trying situations. The memory of that little one has come into my mind and has buoyed me. Now, those are very, very similar stories, at least in terms of that key usage of the word with like a childlike whimsy.
You already know what I think. So what do you think?
Here's what I think, right? I think that, 2020 was a year where being black was a trend. And I think anybody who had the smallest amount of black, African, whatever, ethnic blood in them, they rolled with it. And, and she is biracial from what I understand. And just like most people in 2020 who could benefit from it, I'm screaming black and proud today.
Yeah.
And this is what it is. And I think, the whole plagiarism thing, dude, people have been dumbed down over the years. And it's fair to say that half the people that are under 30 probably thought that these words were the most magnificent thing they've ever heard, and what she's put together, not knowing that King said this back in 65. You know what I mean? She didn't account on the OGs being smart enough and hip and remembering, I guess.
Sure. That's one.
Because it is a nice speech. But damn, you ain't even give credit. She could have at least said, in the words of King, da 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 da. Now that's a respectable quote. She just tried to jack it like some people do. Yeah. Look, man, listen.
Here's my opinion. Here's my take on it. Of course, they took that, and in her defense, I will say this. But she went to college. As far as her being black, you know what? She was around. She went to a HBCU, so she was around black folks. Other than that, and again, like you said, they try to make, again, she's half Indian American from India. Her mother was from India. Her father was Jamaican.
There you go.
So that's what she is. If that's what, you want to get technical. And that's as close. Look, again, it's whatever, if that's what it's about. But, for you and me, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Since she did go to an HBCU, she probably, maybe, more than you and I would probably know about that particular story. She probably read about it in school. Now,
definitely.
Here's the thing, and again, in her defense, now, did she say, yes, I'm going to use this? Maybe not. I mean, look, those people don't write.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They don't do, so that's what I mean. It's like, look, yeah, did she probably, now, one of two things. She's probably aware of it. Did she say, did she come up with that herself? Oh, yeah, I'm going to tell. Maybe not. Maybe somebody wrote it for her to say.
But she ain't give credit, bro.
Either way, she, right. Either way, does she know what it is? Like, does she know this is?
Look. Y'all see this logo right here? If I caught some fake Coffee Time comedy page out there, I'd have some questions. You feel me?
Right, so that's my thing.
Yeah.
My thing is, again, like people, again, there's, okay, maybe she didn't know. At the very least, but, it's too much, all right? You people, this is my opinion, you're doing too much. And like you said, it doesn't matter, because you could have said something last week, which they've done. Her particularly, again, with her running mate. Last year, he was a racist and whatever, and now he's cool.
He loved black people.
Because we were debating against each other. This is her words. So it was just a debate. So what does that mean? You lie? Yeah, that means, okay, we just say what we need to say. Like, for me, for those people who are literally like, yeah, Kamala Harris, like, look, when are you going to understand that these people lie through their teeth? That's why. Look, I don't trust anything. You can't trust anything these people say.
People always think that they're going to put someone in office and this person in office is going to save them or give them some kind of thing that they haven't got before. It's going to be the same thing. You know what I mean? Just with a different passion behind the agenda. Whatever that agenda could be, may be at the time.
So yeah, that's our question for y'all. Again, do you think she bit MLK's story there and used it. And there's other instances, and we've covered it, of her, again, using the civil rights angle, okay, for her benefit, okay, using the black angle for her benefit.
Yeah.
And if you look, if you just look at her record in general, you will see that she will use whatever.
She ain't the only one.
To her benefit.
She is not the only one. Look, there's friends amongst us. Some of your people, you watching, some of your people right now are doing the same thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like she got caught, and she's being hella like flagrant with it, because now she out here throwing lines around and not even giving credit to where it's due.
That's the thing. Like you said, we all do it.
Yeah.
But see, when we take a piece, or when we get inspired or something, like you said, we give credit where credit is due.
We got to stay in reality at some point.
Again, see, we are not like those people, because we are honest. We try to be, right? So you and I and people like us, we would never think to do something like that, because that's not cool, right? It's not cool.
I want you to walk away feeling like you got what you paid for, so you can come back, because I'm gonna need you to come back. Right. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of coming back, y'all check out Coffee Time Comedy on YouTube. You can see this show from back in the days, a couple of older clips, and much more. You know what I'm saying? So Coffee Time Comedy on YouTube. Just a little plug for y'all. You know what I'm saying? When you want to get your laugh on.
So yeah, hey, listen. If you want to call in, numbers right there. Give your opinion. You want to put your opinion on the record right here on the Pearly Q podcast. 623-250. What is it? 2986. Did Kamala Harris, and give your opinion for everybody, for the fact checkers out there. Did Kamala Harris bite a piece of MLK Jr.'s story? Yeah. Well, most of us think she did.
Yeah, amongst other things, yes. I most certainly think that came from came from King, man, back in '65, dog. Like the story is so similar. Like it's one thing. Okay, so we're all humans. We all go through similar situations, but if the stories match too well, it's almost like she's a little delusional, and some of the fiction and some of the things she's read is leaking into her real life. You know what I mean? And there's pills for things like that. So maybe you know, some of her supporters or some of her fans or some people who just love her, you know, reach out. You know, maybe have an intervention or something.
Here's my opinion, especially with her. Now, if it was Joe Biden, we all know that, you know, he's losing his faculties. He's old, you know, whatever.
Teleprompter.
Makes more sense. He was just confused.
Yeah,
I guess if you want to go there.
You can sleep with a clear conscience if you're honest with yourself. And by being honest with yourself, if you have a platform, that is yourself. Whatever you share on your platform, that's you. That's yourself. That's your brand, your words. And giving respect to the people who created those words, if you decide to use them, is a great idea. That's all I'm saying.
But see, that's, again, where, you know, so our expectations are off, because that's the way that's the way we operate. That's the way we do things. We try to be honest. We try to be on the level, you know, and this don't apply to those people, right?
It's a job, bro. Look, at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, if you work at Burger King, you are required to say, have a great day, sir. Have a great day, ma'am. You don't give a shit about half them people that come in there. You want to stab them in the face with a packet of ketchup. I know. I used to work there, okay? I feel they pain. But you do it. And it's a job. You get paid for it. And they get paid to push a certain agenda. And if they're not pushing that agenda, they get replaced.
Yeah, exactly.
It's that simple.
But yeah, Jerome says, yeah, and expect the African-American community to be asleep. Right. And again, all this, right. What's the purpose?
Why not to remember?
Why are they doing this?
Because they've been dumbing us down for so many years. They're like, oh, shit, it didn't work yet. We need another 5 years, Joe. We need another 5 years.
And that's the thing. It's like, you know, they do it because it works. They do these types of things because it works.
Yeah, and
is
now
it working as much? I don't. Again, for you and I, no, we know better.
Oh no, everybody's going to be in line in a few years because, you know, with the nanite technology and this shot we all about to get, oh yeah, they're going to have us on lockdown. That shit is going to hit your brain, and they're going to have total control, because at the end of the day, this country is not a country. This country is like a big ass Walmart, and we're all employees, and we all got our certain departments. And, you know, we have trouble within our departments, but it's still a business. You can't come to this country and not pay taxes. Right. Even if you don't have a job, they expect you to. They if you don't have a job and you don't pay taxes, right? You get a tag on you. You get a tag on you. So now they need to say, okay, this person's disabled, because now we got to give you a check so we can get taxes from you. Then we have to get taxes from you either way. If you can't work or you can work, we still want money from you. Now, if you go to Jamaica, you go to Cuba. Now, granted, I'm not saying these are the best places to go. Okay, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is the governments don't control. In a lot of countries, the governments don't control you as much to make it feel like it's not a country, it's a business. Now, granted, there's business associated with it because that's how you run a country. However, it's not, you know, dude, right now, you can lead this country, but I promise you it's going to be difficult to get back in. Oh. And let's say you owe child support, right? Let's say you owe child support. You can't even get a passport, which means you can't lead a country. So if there's a war here, right, or some shit, the aliens come down and get us, and you're like, yo, I'm moving to Canada real quick with my family, guess what? You're going to get stopped at the border and shot.
Look, right now, again, Canada is not where you want to go anyway, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, that's a whole nother 30 minutes.
Latanya says, hey, guys. Hey, Latanya, how's it going? Latanya Hill checking in.
Nah, but all jokes aside, though, you know, look, plagiarism is a real thing. It's serious. And, you know, I don't like it when people plagiarize my stuff without permission. So I know that the similarities in this story is going to hit home for a few people. And, you know, stay tuned, because even though this happened in October, people are just now starting to pay attention and hearing the story. And it's full, it's in its entirety.
And that's
so there's going to be some, there's going to be some.
That's a whole other question in itself. So why are we just hearing about this now? Again, nothing's by accident. This is my opinion.
Another distraction.
Nothing's by accident, you know. Nothing is leaked. Like the leaked audio from the civil rights meeting.
The only things that get leaked in this world are dick pics from girls who hate the dudes who sent them.
That is true.
Like, look at this fool. He think I'm impressed.
It's probably, yes. That's the only thing that's leaked. Yeah. If you're that guy, you didn't want that out. This other stuff here is, again, The question is why. This was October. Why are we hearing about it now?
Yeah.
Okay, but
again,
whatever.
it could be the thing I was saying earlier. People are never satisfied, and people will always try to find. Look, let's talk about Donald Trump for a second. I'm not an advocate, but let's talk about him. I seen him in music videos with Snoop Dogg. I seen him with 50 Cent. I seen him in crazy music videos with hood dudes, right? Gangster hood rap artists. All of a sudden, everybody hate him. People can't stand him. He's a racist. I'm like, wait a minute. He was drinking Old English with Don Cornelius. Wait a minute. How are you racist?
If you do, and you know what? I got a video. Do I have it? I don't think I have it ready. But listen,
my point
that's the funny part about it. Like,
we'll find things to hate about people. You know, we
he
do
was
our
in Bobby Brown's video. Like, look, if you look back, you got either photo or video of Trump, and not saying that. Again, he was just that guy, right? Again, he's a He was, about being a celebrity kind of, right? But Shabba Ranks, there's a picture of Donald Trump with Shabba Ranks. It's all the same picture. Shabba Ranks.
Shabba.
Tony Terry. For those who don't, if you're rocking with us, Tony Terry was R&B cap in the 90s. He had like one good album. Cyndi Lauper, and I can't remember somebody.
Wow.
But he was that, like, that's what I mean. Like, again, he was cool like that.
Yeah, like what happened?
Like, he was always around cool people, right?
After the 90s, he was like, you know what? I just don't like niggas no more. Like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of faking the funk.
So that's the funny part about Trump.
I did it for too long.
Yeah. Because he could look like, wait a minute, he used to hang around with some cool people. But whatever. Again, it's all about expectations.
Yeah, because when I first heard him, I was like, Trump? You mean the nigga from the music video, WWF and shit like that? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, they were like, yeah, we hate him. And I was like,
okay.
Wow. What do?
So yeah.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. Again, leave your thoughts in the comments. Do you think, she bit a little piece of MLK's civil rights story?
And before you answer that, people, I need you to do some Google work, all right? It was 1965, and trust me, King said it. So compare the two, and you let us know down in the comment section.
Yeah. Like I said, and if you didn't, Latanya said she missed the beginning. So yeah, just go back and you'll see we went over her story, and then the MLK quote. And you make your own determination.
Latanya, I was talking about you, girl, so you better go back and see what I was saying. And share this video.
Yeah, for sure. And be sure, to like and share. At Pearly Q on all social media. My man Albee Fuller on all social media. Coffee Time Comedy, all right, on YouTube as well. And you see the.
Oh yeah, we got t-shirts. We got all kind of merch, but
you see the
that's
merch
the logo right there. You
man.
see the logo, you know it's real, all right, people. I'm your boy Albee, and I hope to see you over there, man. Pearly Q, it's been great. I love this show, man, and I'll see you soon, man.
Yes,
Peace,
sir.
y'all.
All right. That's gonna do it, people. That's gonna do it for today's episode. The Kamala Harris bite MLK Jr.'s civil rights story. Looks like she did. Again, let us know what you guys think. And we'll see you guys in the next episode, all right? It's the Pearly Q Podcast. Thanks for watching. Let me get to the comments real quick. Latanya says, I haven't rode a bike in so long, I got to learn again. See? It's too late. That's what I'm saying. Y'all running out of time.
No, baby girl, listen. They got electric bikes now, okay? So, yes, you can plug it in, but remember what I said, electricity is finicky and it's controlled? But check this out. They got bikes that not only can you plug them in the wall, but as you pedal, the battery charges. Right. You can make it to New York City. You know what I'm saying? Put some lotion on them knees, put some Bengay on them knees, and pedal on home, girl. I got you. I'm going to fix you a plate. But they got electric bikes. I got like 2 of them, so I'm not even trying to be funny. They're great.
Some comments. Joya says hi. How's it going? Good afternoon.
Oh yeah.
And
thanks for tuning in. We just over here talking it up.
Shout out to Joya on Facebook, and no donating to gossip or entertainment on YouTube says let's do it. Yep, we doing it. Shout out to everybody checking in.